Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We're out here in nature, breathing in that beautiful prana first thing in the day. The most powerful way to wake up energized. So powerful, saying, "Can I get a hello there?" Someone wrote in saying that it doesn't matter how many hours of sleep they get, they always wake up feeling exhausted. During the day, they are so tired that it's hard to stay awake. But they're getting enough sleep. What's going on? Let me share with you what helped me along my journey. Have you ever slept the whole day or for 16 hours and still wake up tired? What keeps us in bed? How about the argument from yesterday? Oh yeah. How about regrets? Regrets will keep you in bed longer than it takes to catch your local bus, and that's about a day or two. What about doubt? Doubt is what paralyzes us. Fear is what keeps us there. What about judging yourself constantly? You're never going to get up. So how do I wake up feeling energized? Have you ever been in love? Okay? Yes. Just say yes. That's good. Some people, they only get a few hours of sleep, but on their first date, they wake up full of energy. They can't wait to see their loved one. What about going away to somewhere you've never been before? A beautiful place with beautiful scenery. Of course we're gonna wake up feeling energized. In a nutshell, I've realized along my journey, the most powerful way to wake up feeling energized is to have something to live for that is greater than yourself. It may be your children, the cat down the road, maybe you're helping the world awaken. That is what will get us out of bed. Many times, by your side, you've got an alarm clock. Do you know what this does to you? Uh-oh. When you have an alarm clock that goes off at 6 a.m. every single morning, that is telling your subconscious mind that you don't want to wake up. So when it goes off, you say, oh no, I've got a long, hard day ahead of me. What do I say nowadays? I say, I have a long, enjoyable day ahead of me. Because whatever we say manifests into our physical reality. Word is bond. You see, many of us, as soon as we wake up, what happens? Sometimes we're just lying there. Because deep down, we've got nothing to look forward to. Whenever you have something to look forward to, you wake up feeling super energized. When you don't, well, you just feel tired. Many of us, we are dehydrated. There was a time where it was hard for me to get out of bed. Then I realized, guess what? I wasn't drinking enough water. Because when you are dehydrated, it's actually shrinking your brain tissues. When you're getting enough water, that alkaline water, that infinite waters, what happens? Now your brain is more aware, more focused. It's got more clarity. You can perform better. You feel better. You're ready to take on the world. As soon as I wake up, before, I would go onto the computer. Uh-oh. As soon as you wake up, if you go on the computer, you might be there for 1 hour, 2 hours, maybe even 3. Why? Because you are going to get sidetracked. Try as hard as you can, you are going to get sidetracked. Okay? And then you're just going to be sitting in one position for the next 3 hours. So what do I do now? I'm moving my body, because the body is the subconscious mind. I'm doing yoga, I'm twisting, I'm turning. Oh, baby boy, can I get, or baby girl, listen. Yoga it's a metaphor for life, because during the day, someone might say something to you that gets on your nerves. Yoga allows us to deal with the bends in the road when things don't always go our way. It allows us to develop that inner calm. Also, around my room nowadays, I have a lot of crystals, because for me, your room should be an inner sanctuary, but also a representation of nature. So I did have a bonsai, but I was traveling and then it withered out. But with a crystal will always remain there, okay? So a quartz crystal, topaz, amethyst, this brings so much inspiration to me first thing in the morning. I wake up and I say, woohoo! Just like that. Let me say it again. Woohoo! Get the woohoo! Okay? That makes us feel energized. How is the energy in your room? How are you priming your brain? Certain people, they've got pictures in their room which says, you are wonderful, you are loved. So if you wake up to that, of course you want to get out of bed. Certain people, they've got pictures saying, it's a terrible world. Of course you don't want to get out of bed. I don't blame you. Going for a walk every single day, it allows me to breathe in that beautiful prana. It also allows me to stop complaining so much, because the longer you stay in bed, I guarantee you, one complaint after the other, okay? Because the happiest people on the planet are the most grateful. I've realized that, look, my whole life has changed. I can't even begin to explain to you. Only because I'm realizing how fortunate I am. It didn't have to happen, but it did. Thank goodness it did. How many of us wake up complaining, moaning, blaming someone else? How many of us wake up with a heavy heart? If you wake up with a heavy heart, you ain't going nowhere. Might as well lock your doors, lock the windows, because you're going to be bedridden. When you wake up knowing you came here to fulfill a mission, you're going to shoot out of bed. You're not going to crawl out of bed. Why? Because you've got work to do in the most beautiful way. You've got a purpose. Oh yeah. Certain times, I've also realized if you say sounds like woo, ah, it also helps, okay? Because sound is energy. I've realized that a lot of this technology we're using, our smartphones, they are wonderful, but they can sidetrack us. So I always stay away from technology first thing in the morning. I'm also eating a lot less first thing in the morning. Why? Because I want to be very light inside of myself. So I may have a few blueberries, maybe a bit of watercress, but that is superfood. Some chia seeds, some hemp seeds. Yeah, get the coconut going a bit, okay? But nothing too heavy. A lot of us, we eat so much at night, and guess what? We can't wake up in the morning. We are way down. Many times A lot of us, we take ourselves way too seriously. So guess what happened when I never used to get out of bed? What happened? It was because I was pressurizing myself. I was setting all of these goals. You got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this. Subconsciously, that is telling the body that you're never going to do it. Because when you give yourself too much to do, you create complexity in your life. One of the greatest ways to wake up energized is to create simplicity. Do you know how good it feels for me to go for a skate every single day? Goodness gracious. It's like Nirvana, baby. Themes. What is your theme of your life right now? Tell me, talk to me. Mine is become your greatest version. So I don't have a goal. All I know is that I'm gonna become my greatest version. So I wake up feeling energized. I'm not holding the past against myself, so I wake up feeling energized. Many times after I've gone for a walk, I think of someone I love. I send them a message because a random act of kindness can go a long way. We're not just here to live for ourselves. We are here to live for other people. And that is what creates a love connection. So just be grateful. Realize you've got so much to live for. Don't be so hard on yourself. And most of all, realize that when you have something to live for that is greater than yourself, you are not going to shoot out of bed. No, you are going to fly out of bed because you are going to be so thankful. Yes, staying in tune with your circadian rhythm helps. Getting enough sleep, being in tune with your natural biorhythm helps us feel more energized. Why? Because when you sleep and you get quality sleep, it doesn't matter how many hours you get, but quality sleep, what happens? Cerebrospinal fluid clears the brain. So you're being brainwashed, you got more clarity, you got more health. The air we breathe is so important. Open your window for goodness sakes. Be thankful. Breathe in that beautiful prana, baby. We are out here in nature, first thing in the day. Have a wonderful day. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.